What's up YouTube? Today we are going to look at something that probably hasn't been talked about in the context of gaming. Power posing. You might think, what kind of hippie shit is this? Because honestly, that's what I initially thought. But let me explain what this is exactly and how you can apply this to Rocket League, and maybe you'll change your mind about this. If you're interested in this type of content, make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications, that way you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. Let's get into the video. What exactly is power posing? Power posing is a technique where you hold a posture that is associated with power in order to get a confidence boost. Initially, there was a study that was conducted back in 2010 by a couple of researchers where they claimed that doing this would increase the testosterone and decrease the cortisol in your body. So according to that initial paper, this is supposed to induce lasting hormonal changes. However, other scientists tried to replicate it, but they didn't get the same results. After that, there has been a little bit of drama and controversy about the subject, but I will not go into more detail on that in this video. If you want to read up on that yourself, you can find some links in the description. In short, even though the original findings couldn't be replicated, more recent research also reports a subjective feeling of confidence after holding power poses. So I thought to myself, Rocket League is all about confidence. So why not apply this technique to Rocket League? And that's what I did. I played 15 1v1 games where I used power poses in hopes to boost my confidence, and 15 games where I didn't focus on my posture at all. These are the results. Without power posing, I won 6 of the 15 games, which is 40%. When I was power posing, I won 11 of the 15 games. That's a win rate of 73%. While conducting this little experiment, I made sure to always play 2 games with power posing and then 2 games without focusing on posture at all, so that the results are falsified as little as possible by fatigue or a bad Rocket League day or something like that. Of course, this doesn't prove anything in a scientific way, and the difference might just be by chance due to the small amount of measurement data. I just thought, I'm somewhat of a scientist myself, you know, and so I wanted to give some stats on how and if this can influence the performance while gaming. What poses exactly did I do and for how long did I hold them, you might ask? Well, I held this V pose for 2 minutes before every second game, and during the games I made sure to not slouch and push my chest out a little bit. When the opponent scored, I would just let the replay run all the way through, hold that V pose while taking a couple of deep breaths. So how did power posing affect my performance during those 1v1 matches? I noticed a couple of things. First of all, I was overthinking a lot less. For example, when I had an open net, I would not imagine myself missing, but instead just went for the shot. I'm not saying I didn't miss open nets anymore, but I wasn't afraid of missing anymore. Additionally, I wasn't hesitating when going for a challenge or when going for an aerial. Doing this turned me into a complete ape for some of the games, so I tried to focus on also making smart decisions, and that helped a little bit, I think. During the games that I was power posing, I felt more focused and it felt like I had a stronger will to win and fight for the dub. Overall, my mechanics felt better, especially my kickoff that I usually mess up sometimes was not as bad. So did it work for me? I would say yes, definitely. Will it also work for you? I am not sure. These were all my subjective observations, and this is definitely not science. Depending on your personality, you might not even benefit from doing these poses. For example, a player that is naturally extremely confident maybe doesn't need to rely on this, but if you are in a slump or if you second guess yourself often in general, like me, I think this might be something to try out. Let me know in the comments what you think about power posing. Do you think it is useful for gaming, or do you think it's just complete nonsense? If you found this video helpful, give a like. If you think this video is absolute trash, give it a dislike and let me know how I can improve my content. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Take care.